Alrighty, here we go with December 7th, 1941, turn 1, do-over with my game against Hellsen. We had some database issues on the Allied side, which we were not able to fix in the game, so we had to start the game over. We had to redo the changes in the database, and then I had to enter turn 1, and you know the drill. Started all over, so here we go with turn 1 again. I changed some things up. I'm sure he did as well. So we will see. I went back to putting my midgets into Pearl. In my test run, I got 1 or 2 through. Not none through there. Alright, the first kind of part of the turn is the dangerous part. See if anything intercepts my task forces. Here we go. Huh? A sub? It's gonna skip through this because we're not gonna do anything to it. Hopefully that doesn't stop us from getting to our target. Another sub. Off the coast of Cote de Baru. Oh, we damaged them. 5 hits on the Dutch sub. Oh, that's good. That might actually send him home. Hey, looks like no interceptions. Knock on wood. And maybe we'll see what happens here. Alright, enemy fighters at Clark. Come on, zeros, maul through them. This should be easy kills for us. Entire Sente versus 8 or 10 of them. More are coming up, but we're destroying them. Alright. Clearing the road. Oh, good. All my sweeps went off first. Oscars aren't my favorite fighter, but they get the job done early. Come on, take that other buffalo out. Come on, there you go. Oh, another one. Get him. Come on, boys, get him. I'm not sure if I got him or not, but... Oh. Some Blenheim fighters coming up. I like to splash these guys too if we can. They're a little bigger, more durable, twin engine. I'm not sure if the Oscar has enough firepower to actually kill him. Have to get some lucky hits, engine hit or something. Oh, we got one. Oh, more buffaloes. Come on. Keep them coming up in 1s and 2s. Up, that's it. Alright, what do we get? It says we shot down 1 of each. And nothing at Rangoon. Rangoon's not... In my test runs, I got Rangoon fighters up, but apparently we're not getting them this time. Alright. Manila hit 1. Hoping for sub hits. A lot of 60-kilogram hits. Where's the bigger bombs? Come on, guys. There's a big one. There's a good one, good one. Little baby bombs, big bomb. Like I said, I have changed my orders about. To be honest, this is a whole different turn. A few things are the same, but not much. I consulted with my secret advisor on the Discord and talked over a couple things with them, and they gave me some advice, and I want to try to follow it. Something sunk. I just heard it sink. We got 1 sub sunk. And a bunch of ships damaged. Look at that. That's a long list. And no planes lost or damaged. That's an excellent raid. Here comes a bigger one. We're not going to sit through this one entirely. I'm going to hit the done button and fast forward through it. Was that an 800? These are 800s coming in. Oh, nice. A lot of 800s. I think everything's been 800 so far. Oh my goodness. That destroyer's taking a beating. I think it got hit by 2. Oh my, if these are all 800s, this will be an amazing run. Another sub sunk, another sub sunk, another sub sunk, another one, another one, another one. These all 800s they were. Oh wow. Not as much, say, damage overall, not as many ships, but the ones we hit are gonna be hurting bad. Those 800s will rip apart battleships. Alright, nothing there. Little cheap shot at Guam. Just trying to get some experience from my float pilots. Yep. Didn't get nothing on that into my test runs either. Alright. Here's something you don't see every day. Strafing the airfields at Cagayan. There's 16 B-17s there. I don't like them. I want to kill them. So instead of sending mini KB into the Celibate Sea, you can see there's an enemy unit right there. I'm just going to go ahead and skip through this. Alright, we lost 1-0, damaged 26 B-17s, destroyed 1. Alright, Clark Field airfield attack now. Lost a Lily. Alright, looks like we lost 2 Lilies, some damaged aircraft. Oh yeah, we got those B-17s good, damaged them up. That's the main target. I like as many fighters as we kill, it's great, but I want to cripple those B-17s. That's the real threat here. These are just extra kills here. Okay. Shell hits. Oh, I think those Oscars are strafing. Attack on Hong Kong. Probably won't do any damage. It about never does. Came in 4,000. We lost some. We lost the plane. Wonder, did he move something there? I don't think. That'd be kind of stupid because that's a dead base. Alright, good run on Georgetown. Oh, come on, where's my fighters? Alright, Sally, put your bombs down. A mixed run on Georgetown Port and Airfield. Damage a bunch of planes and put a big whooping on the ships there. I like seeing those XAPs, those troop ships being hit. Cheap shot at the Chinese troops at Pakoi. Bombing more troops. Going after, yep, the mine layer, our mine sweeper, the AM there, sitting at Guam. Got him. Strike at the Rabaul airfield. The last time I did this, the test results were mixed. I got sometimes I got some planes, sometimes I did not. I'm not sure why only half my planes are flying though. Yeah, see, I didn't get any enemy planes this time. Strike on the Rangoon airfield. So we're getting a couple kills. Lost one Sally. Looks like we killed 2 fighters. Alright, 1 fighter, 1 bomber, damaged a bunch. Alright, attack on Rangoon Port. Coming in with the Bettys. There's a bunch of Merchies there, just trying to damage them, and it looks like we damaged them all. Nice. The Harbor Defense Motor Launches, I think there's 4 in there, but looks like we got 3 of them, and all the Merchies are heavy damage, heavy fires. Excellent. Another strafing run at Cagayan. Trying to finish off any of those B-17s if we can. We damaged a couple. Well, you guys are probably waiting for it, and so am I, but it should be in the PM phase. Shipper 2 sinking. Multiple ships sinking. Alright, come on, afternoon launch. Oh, destroyers? Oh, nice. We're not going to hit them with bombs. Where'd they come from? Saigon. Why aren't they using torps? Alright, here we go. That's all I launched? Oh, that's kind of not good. Come on, shoot down those buffaloes. Come on, this shouldn't be a contest at all. There we go. Let all of them come up if they want. 2s and 3s. We'll shoot them all down. Huh? 5 more up in the air. We got about a half a strike here. This is trying to see if Force Z was disbanded. Oh, buffaloes keep coming up. Those brave Brits. Alright, here we go. Yep, he disbanded again. We're bouncing bombs off. Oh, 800. 800 on Prince of Wales. Another one. Another one. Come on, get the repulse. There's a repulse for 800. Another one. It's an 800 against a destroyer. That's not going to be good. Another CL hit, another CL hit. Another destroyer taking an 800. Repulse took another one. Another destroyer. Wow. That mine layer was wiped out. Not mine layer, motor launch. That's 800 on the Meritas, I think. Alright, 1-0 lost, 1 Kate, and 3 vows. Alright, we sunk a destroyer, motor launch. Alright, Repulse and Prince of Wales both took multiple hits, a bunch of bomb hits. Several of those were 800s. The Danae took 4 bomb hits. The Meritas took 3. Alrighty. Not quite as good as I was hoping, but I'll take it. Now be sugar on the top if we got lucky here. Looks like he disbanded the Boise and the Houston as well. Trying to get them, but with only 1 ship in port, it's not a high chance. But at least we know where they're at. Because if they weren't there, we wouldn't be. If there wasn't any ships there, I'm not sure we'd attack the port. All right, now let's play some defense here. Come on. Alright, their enemy fighters are gone. Let's get these bombers. Up, if you made it through. Miss. Okay. This won't be bad if they hit. They're going after my heavy cover force. That's good. These battleships can take those bombs. Oh, come on, Zeros. Finish them more off. Yeah. Alright, we shot down 3 enemy bombers for no hits. Alright, where's the next one? Okay, that's what I thought. Got 40 Zeros covering here. Blow through them, guys. Gonna hit done and chew right through these. See if we get the 10 bombers. Nope, a few got through. Miss. Yes. If you notice now, I am pulling the Mersing Gambit. I'm landing troops in Mersing, so I cut off the rail from northern Malaya. I feel very much so that this is I don't want to say a cheap trick if you don't bring heavy carrier support, because there's no way this would have happened in real life at all without, 3, 4 or more, fleet carriers to protect it. So I brought them. Come on, kill these torpedoes bombers. There we go. Yeah, attack those guys. Go after the heavies. Yes. I know they can technically put out a turret or something from some of those bombs. But at this point in the game, I'd rather have them hit my heavies than hit my troop ships. Alright, get these guys. They got through. With bombs, okay. Got bombers coming from Georgetown now. With a fighter, too. Come on, Nate. We're damaging them up. Someone went home. Come on, Nate Pilot. Up. 4 got through. Going after the heavies. Okay. And miss. I'll be shot one down. Alright. Cap should take care of these guys pretty good. We should splash all of these guys. Three left. 2 left. 1 left. Got him. Yep, these are bombs. Let's hope they miss. The tests were pretty even, which if they hit or miss. Oh, cool. In my test runs, they went after troop ships. These guys are going to be bombs again, aren't you? Yep. Why? I'm trying to skip through this. We're just going to miss a bunch. Maybe because of the range. Maybe we're extended range, that's why. Alright. I think overall, my turn 1 has been successful. I know it's not over, but the air threats are done. Oh, nope. The air threat's not done. More bombers. Where'd these guys come from? Oh, they missed. Okay. There we go. Spoke a little too soon. Enemy ship sinking. Alright. Yep. Bombarding Wenchow. Some of those names of battleships look familiar. They're the old battleships, but in the variants games that I'm playing, they are all Yamatos. So we are pounding the hell out of Wenchow with 4 Yamatos. $671 casualties. I don't know if we put the runway out. Another enemy ship sinking and landing at Cagayan. The main point here is my fighter strafing the airfields probably all the B-17s. So I want to get in here and take the base and kill him before he can move him out. That's 2 B-17 units that are gone. We're landing at Wake. Yep, he caught one of my LSDs. We should get enough troops ashore, though, to take it. We're landing at Vegan in Luzon. We're landing at Naga in the southern Luzon. We're landing at Kota Baru, of course. That's your typical landing zone for Malaya. It cuts off anything going to the north. And is the northern side of the hammer and anvil that I'm putting in here. Oh, that's a lot of casualties. Higher than my test runs. We're landing at Manando. Alright. Coastal guns missed. against Sinkawang. Grab that airfield. That'll help give us control of this area of the water here. So anything fleeing from Singapore is in risk. Landing at Apari, of course. And Mersing. $270 men damage. All right. I got two Trans task force landing at Manado from two different places with different troops. I'm hoping those shots are all missing. The first turn one composition of your task force, you don't have much say in the matter. So you got AVs and stuff all over the place carrying troops. It looks like we took one shell hit on an XAKL, which is fine. Drop some more men off. Alright. Allied bombardment. They hurt themselves. Our return. We should capture Wake easy. There it is.
Guided friends, this is your #1 enemy, Orphan Anne, from Radio Tokyo, with another blow to your morale and some music to console you. Today, the Imperial government announced that the ever-victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Wake.
The main reason for Wake, other than his nice forward base, but the reason it's captured on turn one are those 9 F4, F3 fighters. Kill him before he can get those guys out of there. We airdropped in a Cabanentuan again to kill those bombers there. There's 2 B-10s there. Plus no one's there to defend him, so it's an easy kill. And we shot him, we paratrooped into Vegan as well. Alrighty. That is turn one. I think it is much better than my previous turn one. I'm not sure point wise and kills in Manila and so forth are better. It's hard to judge without being able to see the Hellsen side of the damage report. But we might be in a we got Mersing off. I mean, if I can cut off the rail with the Mersing Gambit, that'll save me a month or more on taking Singapore. That's how important it is, but it is pretty risky. If Force Z comes up to Mersing at night, on the first turn, you have no aircraft before it gets a naval encounter with your transports. So it could end really bad. But okay, the turn's done. I'm going to go ahead and save off here, and I'll be back in a minute, and we'll go over some information about the turn. Alrighty, so turn one, redo, went pretty well. None of my Magic Task Force were intercepted, which was a worry of mine. We landed at, I believe, 9 different bases. I believe we captured only 1. Well, we made 9 separate invasions. 3 were captured. 1 was an atoll at Wake, and the other 2 we paradropped in Luzon. So we're off to a good start. We should be capturing a bunch of those bases, rest of those bases on turn 2. But here we go. Let's take a look at what we got here. So the first thing, of course, intelligence report here. Definitely, my score went up quite a bit. Let me see. All right, where's there it is. We went up 700 points. The Allies went down 141. I'm not sure how they dropped so much. I don't think Wake and I don't think those 3 bases we took were worth that much, but I think it's just a turn one calculations that you can't really go by that very much. But all right, so let's go through. We got Allied Army lost points 59. We lost 0. We sunk confirmed, well, supposedly fog of war 8 enemy ships. We lost 5. Those will be all the midget subs. So let's go ahead and look at aircraft losses. 105 aircraft losses reported total. 23 for me, 83 for the Allies. Yep, that's not 105, but as expected. So let's see. Buffaloes, we got a lot of buffaloes and a lot of wildebeest in the air. Actually, all the wildebeest losses were air to air, so that's good. Wildcats we killed on the ground. Those are the ones most likely at Wake. We got some Hudsons on the ground and in the air. I lost 6 vows to flak. Sorry about that. We got 5 Blenheims. 2 in the air, 3 on the ground. Got 5 walruses on the ground. We lost 4 lilies, 3 to flak, 1 to ops. 4 P-26 fighters in the air. 4 whirlaways in the air. We lost 3 Idas, 2 to flak, 1 to ops. We lost 3 Sallys. 1 to air, 1 to air, 1 to flak, 1 to ops. We lost some zeros. But as you can see, we shot down 5 to 1 kill ratio on turn 1, or 4 to 1. That is huge. I'll take it. I don't think turn 2 will be, well, turn 2 might be decent because there's a lot of damaged aircraft out there that we're going to be killing this round. So we'll see what we get. Alright, let's go through any. See, most kills we got were 2. So we'll see if Hellsen sticks around and fights and up those numbers or not. We lost 23 aircraft. Wrong one. 17 were killed, 1 wounded. So 17 kills out of 23. That's a high percent, but a lot of them were over enemy territory, which is why. Or ditching in the ocean. So ships sunk. Looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8 subs, it's saying, including the 1 Dutch we got with depth charges near Cote de Peru. I'm not sure on that one. There's our 5 midgets, and we got the AM Penguin at Guam. Depends on how you look. These do not. Well, that's I guess. I don't know. I'm just not sure the points add up correctly. Because it's saying we got, well, 55. I guess that might be about right. So, and then come down. Nothing destroyed from our side. Let's go look at some production. Engines and aircraft. Engines, 2 zeros. 1 Oscar, 1 Nate, 1 Nell, 1 Jake, 1 Val. Alright. Let's go look. I went through a lot of armament and manpower this past turn. Upgrading and such, including vehicle. So we'll see what we got here. We went through 340 infantry squads we upgraded. 186 AV, a bunch of guns. Bunch of engineers, a bunch of vehicles, bunch of support, some more howitzers, 57 tanks. So we're upgrading directly into tanks to Type 3 tanks, which is where all my vehicle points went. AA guns, some Marines, some more AA guns, and then a smattering of engines and mines here at the bottom. All right. It looks like we made 1 Type 95. That makes no sense. Why did we build one if we pulled... probably because we did the Type 95 unit before we did the Type 3 unit. So, yep, that's probably what happened. Alright. So those all look right. Let's go ahead and hop down into Combat Reporter. There we go. 1 turn we got at sea. Got some ASW here. We're off coast of Cote de Peru. This is the 1 sub that I think it's reporting as sunk. I don't believe that, but if it is, great. But another one we found in the Sulu Sea there. But looks like we saw it before it saw us, so it didn't get a chance to shoot anything at us, which is also good. Then other reports are bombardment of Wenchao. Looks like the base force there took the brunt of it. can see the damage. I'm very curious to see how hard the port and airfield and all that is hit, because my goal is to shut down that airfield. I know Hellsen put some points into Wenchao. He moved one of the better Chinese units into Wenchao. He bought up some forts. I'm sure he put supply there. But because from Wenchao, he could bomb a lot of Japan with medium to heavy bombers, and we don't want that. So I need to shut down that airfield and keep it shut down until we manage to take that base. So ground attacks. Here's our invasion awake. We dropped off a regiment. Looks like they bombarded us. They didn't do any damage to us. They lost some. We attacked back and took the base, killed the 9 wildcats or whatever was there, as well as 1,300 allied troops. At Vegan, we landed troops there, but we also paradropped it. So this is the paratroopers attacking. We captured it. There's no one home. And coming to on, also we bombed it. Oh, we didn't bomb it. We dropped paratroopers there, took it mostly just to destroy those bombers there. Amphibious invasions. You can see them all here. We got Wake, Vegan, Sinkwang, Naga, Mersing, Manado, Kotaparu, Kagayan, and Apari. Airstrikes, all me. Except for the task force ones here at the bottom were British bombers trying to hit my invasion forces. Everything else is me bombing troops, airfields, going for ports. The only ones that I think are of interest are Clark Field air raids. Not a whole lot there. That was our sweep. Here comes the bombing raid. Sally's and Lily's. They got, looks like a bunch of B-17s, which is what the main target there is. And then Georgetown, we also got some bombers, some fighters, a little mixed bag at Georgetown, some more fighters and bombers. We also hit the ships there pretty good. Moving on down. Cote de Baru. Hit the runway, but caught some Hudson on the ground, but not a whole lot of damage otherwise there. Manila, our sweep, no one was home. Here comes our port strike. You can see we hit pretty good. The first strike came in using 250s and 60s, so the East carried 6 bombs, which can do a lot of damage. The next wave came in, unfortunately, and fortunately, came in with all 800 kilograms, which means it's one target per plane. As you can see, my target selection is a lot less, but all of these are 800 kilogram bombs. It's like this destroyer, John D. Ford, got hit by 2 800s. He's a wreck. There's nothing left. I'm surprised he's not sunk already. Any of this AKL is gone. These subs are probably gone. PG is probably gone. All these ones you can see, they're all listed as like heavy damage and so forth. Rangoon, we swept. Nobody was there. We came in, hit the runway, some damaged some fighters and a couple bombers. Then we came in and hit the port, and it looks like we did a pretty good job on the Merchies in port. We got 3 of the harbor defense boats and damaged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the Merchies in port. And Singapore was an afternoon strike because we had our air units set to naval strike in the morning, just in case there was anything around there, such as, Force Z. But it was not around, so we struck the port. Those are going to be lost several aircraft, a fighter, a torpedo bomber, and 3 dive bombers. But you can see we killed some fighters in the air. And the reason we didn't see Force Z on the seas is because here it is. Now, all of these bombs were 250s. A few came in with 8. Let's see. What? All the Kates had 850s? I mean, 800? Yeah, all the Kates had 800, of which I know several hit both of the Prince of Wales and the Repulse. So these guys, heavy fires, heavy damage. heavy damage. Not much sunk. This was an 800. That was our 800. You can see we got 3 destroyers. A minesweeper. Or no, a motor launch. That's right, motor launch. I keep forgetting that they changed the designation on these between original game and AE. We hit a tanker. We hit a couple merchants. We got both light cruisers. They're both burning pretty good. So hopefully Force Z is out of action. I don't think we sunk it yet, but it is definitely not there no more. It's not a threat. If anything, he'll try to run up probably the Malacca Strait. I'm not sure he has much on those ships to run with. I'm not sure what the flotation damage or engine damage is going to be, so how fast he'll get away. But maybe with a little bit of luck, my Netties out of Saigon can find him and finish him off. So that's the airstrikes. The Signet report really is pointless on turn 1. Hey, there's a bunch of action at Pearl. And so forth. Yeah, okay, worthless. Unknown, just aircraft being ridden off from being damaged from the flight or, you know, the pilots crashing them. Lost theirs, let's see. There's our airlift thing. Here's all the upgrades. You can see there's a ton of upgrades this turn. I probably did a little too much upgrades, but oh well. Troops lost coming ashore. Task force spotted and such. Submarines. So we got all of our minefields laid. Us sighting them. Enemy, you know, ships. Aircraft replacements. Pilot thing. A bunch of people got 2 kills, but no one's any higher. Captured to 3 bases. 5 bases expanded their forts. Yeah, those are the ones that we lost. We sunk the Penguin at Guam. Coast Watchers are here lying to us. Hong Kong is empty. That's a lie. Ships at Pakoi, lie. Ships at Wen Chao, lie. Ship at Quang Chuan, lie. Yeah, liars. Now this is true, because the 3 destroyers out of Hong Kong came over there, and nothing arrived except for a air unit that we were moving out of the way. All right, let's go back over to the map. Let's do a once around. Burma, nothing going on. I mean, we bombed Rangoon a little bit. 2 port damage. I said nothing really important going on there. Not sure what this guy's doing here. I think that was a task force I stripped and then forgot to cancel. Ton of troops coming ashore here at Singora. Bunch of regiments, some tanks, and everything else we're unloading. Nothing at Patani. I moved all those. Here's the invasion at Cote de Peru. He's mostly troop-wise unloaded. Oh yeah, we got pretty much a division of troops unloaded here, so we're going to take Cote de Peru for sure. Then we'll start the pushing south. Mersing, there's a look at my Mersing invasion. 2 full regiments, a tank, some bunch of engineers, a base force, and some artillery. We should take Mersing without a trouble this round. Then we're going to start building up the base here. We need to get to level 1, at least the airfield, right away. Then we can bring fighters in here and start dominating the southern area of Malaya. Once we take the base, the tanks will sprint west to cut the rail line. When we take this, if some luck those troops run west or something, although they probably won't, they should flee southwest right into Johor Bahru. But you can see KB sitting right there at protecting the Mersing invasion. Singapore, see 77 damage on the port. That's pretty good. We'll have to start concentrating on the airfield now. He still has a lot of aircraft there. my troops at Sing Kawang out of Regiment Plus. Get this airfield into action right away. Nothing south into Java. Just my subs repositioning there. Wave 2 is already loading a Camaran and Sama. I started loading last turn. Usually I wait till turn 2 to start that. But I got a little jump on it this game. Bunch of escort ships fleeing China and heading home, heading back to Japan. Loading up troops here. Just different task force. There's our landing. We're still unloading. Nope, all my troops are aboard, so that's good. We're just unloading supply now in Vegan. We will start to march south. Not a whole lot of forces here, but he doesn't know what we're actually unloading. Got a base force here at Apari. Should be more than enough to take this. And then we will bring more troops in. We landed at the Naga. There's mini KB right here and here. We'll merge those up where we were aiming for, yep, Houston up here, Boise right here. We tried to hit them in port. No real luck. Kagayan, we mauled the runway. Doesn't really show much damage. I'm not sure I was able to recon it. But we got pretty much a regiment worth of troops here. We should be able to take this base pretty easy. The troops will flee, hopefully to the east or west, hopefully not into the mountains. But more importantly, all the B-17s out of here we will kill unless he disbands them. Menando, we landed. We have more than enough here to take this base. Got a lot of supply. And still have some air headquarters here. Did they not unload? Oh, they unloaded enough. Okay. The trouble with this here is these guys right here. I am wondering if I'm worried this is Marblehead and her ships out of Terrakin, unless he disbanded them. Or it could be the destroyers up from Balikpapan. I'm not sure what these guys are. Has to be one of the two. Nothing else has the range to be over here yet. Babel just moving stuff. Nothing really for Babel to do the first turn. Same thing with Truck. It's just moving ships out. Same thing over here in the Marshals. Ton of stuff moving. I'm repositioning my subs. I got invasion task force heading south. And I see my subs did not reposition like they were told to. Way to go, guys. Thanks. Okay. Up in the Marianas, nothing really to do here. Bonans, then up home, of course, got a ton of escort task force moving all over the place. As you can see, I like to use escorts for repositioning ships because they're not really designed, because I'll mix merchies and combat or whatever. I'm just move them all. Escort task force usually will run away from any kind of danger. Not that there should be any around Japan in the first week or so of the war, but move them around. My battleships did not retire. It'd be interesting to see what the cost of this is going to be. How much it's going to cost to rearm these guys supply wise. I'm not sure if they can rearm at Nagasaki. It's only a size 7. I mean, worst case, they'll come up to Fukuoka, which is size 10. They can rearm them there for sure. I might just do that anyways. More troops, more troops. China's kind of quiet on turn 1. Pretty much, I got the Hong Kong invasion moving. Got some ships moving over here out of Indochina. I cleaned the ships out of the ports along the coast. And I just used the aircraft to pretty much start bombing them. That's about all I did for this turn 1 in China. I didn't move many troops because I was trying to get the turn done since it was a redo. Manchuria, I did nothing in Manchuria on turn 1. I totally skipped it because that's a good hour of work there. But We will hopefully get all that cleaned up on turn 2, and we will keep moving. Over by Pearl, it's just a full-fledged retreat. Move all the subs home, and that's pretty much the turn. Like I said, overall, I think we had a good turn 1. We have we're in position pretty good for turn 2. We will capture a bunch of bases. Unless something funky happens, Mersing should fall. We will be able to cut off on turn 3. We will cut off the escape route for everything north of Mersing. And that should allow us to take Singapore sometime in December, if not very early January. But that's the turn, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did like it, go ahead and give it a like, please. If you enjoy the videos I'm doing and the new series I'm doing against Hellsen, please go ahead and subscribe. Until the next video, though, guys, you have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.